gamers, and welcome back to True Valorant News. I'm your host, TrueFade, and today we're going to be diving into Harbor's agent trailer, as well as breaking down some key elements that we saw in the video of the abilities and what they could possibly be. So stay tuned. We're going to be reacting to the video, and then after, we're going to be breaking everything down. All right. I like the music so far.
Turn left. Steering compromised. Recalculating.
I saw this little teaser on Twitter of the little thing coming out. Bro, he looks so cool, man.
Change of plans.
That is the water wall that we're speculating to happen before. Similar to counter Viper and possibly change it. And then also, I'm really interested about that helmet ability that he had just put away right there. Hopefully that's in the game. I don't know what it's gonna be, but hopefully.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, this looks he looks super cool already so far. Harbor is definitely gonna be my new controller main agent, bro. This guy looks sick. That symbol, by the way, chat, if you saw that, it was actually in one of the battle passes recently, and a lot of people speculated that it was either Harbor or in the map Pearl, since the main character had it in Pearl up all the way in the middle. So this is actually really interesting to see. There's that boy Harbor 2 months prior to him gaining his abilities. And a special gauntlet with the little battle pass thing that we were just talking about. I don't know what it's specifically called, but you know what this gauntlet kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of Astra's gold gauntlet that she has on her left hand that controls all the smokes and whatnot. Bro, look at this guy. This guy is sexy.
Plenty of ancient things in our line of work.
Sheesh.
This was different. And he knew it.
Uh-oh.
But I'm gonna need that. Just give me the artifact and you can go back to being the commander's area.
Bro, look at him, bro.
I won't ask again.
No. Oh, bro. Bro, that's like Astra's ultimate, where he can't shoot through the wall. Bro, that's actually kind of broken. I wonder how long the wall does last then, because that's kind of OP, and there's no point in running Astra then. And he has an orb that covers it, like a Gibby bubble, and a tsunami tidal wave. Okay. I don't know what this ability is. This ability is actually really interesting right here.
Luckily, I have it under control.
That's cool though. Oh.
You're late.
Oh, that boy Daddy Brim. Why does he look weird in this trailer? He doesn't normally look like that. He looks so pixelated. Bro, look at that boy. Harbor is a Giga Chad, to say the least. Wow. Yeah, I'm excited to play this, man. Look at him. Straight Indian Giga Chad Harbor. All right, guys, and that was my reaction to the Harbor trailer. I have a bunch of things I want to break down about the abilities, and I want to talk to you guys about them and possibly see what you guys think about these upcoming abilities and the agent coming into the meta of the game. So speaking about the abilities, this is one that I did want to point out, is the wall that comes across kind of like a Phoenix wall and creates this tidal wave that blocks off enemy vision. I'm not sure exactly how it works yet, but I'm really excited to see this agent really compete against Viper, especially on Breeze and Icebox, because the meta on those maps have kind of became stale. If you're not running a Viper, you're pretty much throwing. The Omen is doable on the Icebox, but on Breeze, that pretty much competition between Viper is going to be this new agent Harbor. I'm really excited to see what he can do. And another thing I'm actually really excited for is apparently this helmet is kind of like an ability for him. It comes on and off. I'm not 100% sure if it is an ability, but you can see he has a little thing around his ear that indicates that it may be an ability because it comes on and off without him having to actually do anything. This helmet will provide extra armor to headshots and pretty much overall health to the character. So I'm really excited to see how Harbor is going to be quote unquote destroying the meta, especially against Vandals. So we're going to probably see a lot more Phantom users just because it's going to be causing the same amount of damage no matter what. And speaking about that tidal wave, another thing I'm actually really excited for is that apparently this tidal wave is bulletproof, similar to an Astra wall. So this does bring up a lot of controversy whether or not this agent will be OP at the initial launch, because let's say you're playing post plant and you're on the defender side, you throw this wall up and you can just get a free defuse. Again, nobody knows exactly how long the smoke slash wall will last, but this is actually really exciting to see pretty much an agent counter post plant utility just by, or post plant bullets by doing this. And the only thing that could possibly go through this wall is utilities, so like Viper Molly, Brimstone Molly, Raise Grenade, ult, etc. So I'm actually kind of excited to see how this agent will be placed against the current meta and how pissed off players will be, because I know when Astra was first launched, a lot of people were upset from how OP she was at a controller standpoint with how fast her smokes dissipated and all that. So I'm really excited to see how this wall can mitigate all the damage and get the free defusal. And speaking about an ability that can soak up some damage, this one looks really interesting. And this looks like the Golem ability that we had saw before, pretty much him mitigating all damage to himself with an orb all around him. I'm not sure whether or not this will be like a Zarya orb from Overwatch, because it looks like he can put a bubble around himself, or it may be a smoke bubble and he's just inside of it, but there's no actual information yet whether or not he can shoot through the bubble and kill the enemies, but the enemies can't shoot through it. So this is actually really interesting to see. I wonder if it's going to be like a Gibby bubble, if you just go in and out and shoot people. But hopefully this agent's not too broken at the initial launch, and hopefully I can play this agent because I'm a controller main myself and I don't want to see duelists and other people insta-locking my own role. We got devastated with the Astra nerfs and we haven't recovered ever since. Speaking about an ultimate ability on this character that I would really like to see is possibly a Tsunami tidal wave. This Tsunami tidal wave would be really interesting just by the looks of it right here. As you can see, there's a wave all the way in the back and there's enemies behind it. I wonder if you hit them with it, they'll take massive damage, similar to like Brimstone ult or something, or if you hit them with that tsunami wave, they'll all come flying out, kind of like an Astra suck, but to where the final destination is, like a breach ult. So I'm really excited to see how this ability will be. Hopefully it's a tsunami wave that can just throw everybody to the one side of the map and then you guys can kill them while they're stunned. But this is something that I'm really interested to see on Harbor, just because it looks like a really interesting ability, and since he's a water agent, a tsunami tidal wave would make a lot of sense on this agent. And then another ability I'm really interested to see is this one right here. I don't know exactly what it is, but what you can actually see at the bottom is water below them. I'm wondering whether or not this is a whirlpool sucking them in, similar to an Astra gravity well, to where you can suck them into the center. But also, I don't know what he has in his hand. Obviously, it's the thing that he has on his left wrist, but I don't know whether or not it's going to be a damaging ability or stun or whatnot. But this is actually really interesting to see on the character, and I'm excited to see how the controller will be put up against all the other ones, whether he's going to be a duelist controller, a controller initiator, or a controller or a controller sentinel. So hopefully he's not too OP, but I feel like he's going to be OP right at the start, and they won't nerf him until like 4 or 5 months, since Fade has yet to so be nerfed and it's been 6 months since her release. Let me know what you guys think about this initial release of Harbor. I am 100% sure that we will be receiving more information regarding the abilities later today, as well as this agent will most likely be available to play on the play beta servers on Valorant. So if you want to learn how to do that, just go on ahead and sign up with the link down below. I'll put it there. But let me know what you guys think of Harbor, and if he's going to be too broken, or if you think a lot of people will be insta-locking him. I know for sure I will be playing this agent for at least a minimum 500 hours. He looks really fun. and he has a lot of play potential, especially if his wall is bulletproof. So I'm excited to see how he stands up against everybody. But if you did enjoy the video, guys, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.